Hello, Ando. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hello, Regina. How are you guys doing tonight? Are you doing well? Ah, hungry, huh? Sluggish. Maybe the both of you need to eat. Hello, Fungi. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Oh, Gobo, welcome. Nice to have so many people here. Fungi, I just came back with a retro gaming hall. Ooh, some new Atari controllers and connectors. That's awesome. Wow, that's really cool. You have to post some pictures later on the Discord so I can see them. That sounds awesome. There, almost posted things everywhere. Okay, so that's the last. Gonna go here. And then we are almost ready to go, people. All right, all right, all right. So I hope you guys are exciting as I am. I've been looking forward to this kit for like a month now. It looks amazing. Fungi, I'm trying to unlock the worst era of gaming for my cathode ray TV. Oh, the early days, huh? Okay, so I think we're ready to go live. Okay. Hello, people. Welcome to my stream. Nice to have so many people here with me tonight, or whatever time it might be with you guys. So I'm not going to keep you waiting for long because I hope, or rather, I know you're here to watch me build stuff, but we also have a really cool little unboxing directly from the Warhammer site itself. And I'm going to give a little clue. I am a Warhammer Plus subscriber. So that's the clue I'm giving you guys. Let's get to it. Oh, now this looks like something. Check this out, huh? I got both the commemorative models from the Warhammer Plus membership. Look at these. Oh, I love this so much. This is so cool. Yes, got a box for the cats. Oh boy, look at this one, huh? This one is amazing. Look how cool this one is. You can get these anywhere. You have to be a subscriber. And I believe they have some rules as well. But oh, these are so cool. I mean, look at these guys. Oh, look amazing. So three little guys who have a Sarah skull, the Inquisitor himself, and his acolyte. And I believe he's called. I don't remember what he's called. Wow. Oh, so badass. So badass. I'm not sure if I should build this one or just save it in the box. I have a few of these already in the commemorative series. I built a few of them, and some I have traded or so. But I'm really tempted to build this one actually because it looks so cool. We'll see in the future. We'll see in the future. And next up we have the one from Age of Sigmar, and here we have a marshal and his squire. And I really like this model too. I mean, look at the character of these guys. These guys are so full of character. There's so many cool details and bits to them. These have special rules as well. I haven't looked at them, but oh man, these models look just amazing. I don't play this faction, but I have used several of the models for other projects. I don't want to convert these guys for that project. I think that would be a shame because this model looks as great as they are already. But yeah, we'll know what the future might hold. I like his skull stuff. Yeah, cool, huh? Everything in Warhammer is better with skulls, right? Ah, so cool, so cool. I love working my night shift so I can afford buying all these cool things. Did you see Game Workshop is re-releasing Warhammer the Old World? Fungi? Yes, I have, and those guys have some spectacular bits. I'm telling you, they have fantastic sculpts, they come with great men accessories, and especially the Flagellants kit. It's like made for kit fashion, really. It's one of the best kits Game Workshop has ever done, and the use of it is endless. You can do everything you want with them. Okay, so let's get to the main course. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this one is amazing. Now, I've been cheating a bit, I have to admit. I opened this up when I got it because I couldn't hold myself. I wanted to open up and look at all the bits and parts and such. And oh, this kit is so cool. It's so cool, guys. And we're gonna dig in right into it and we're gonna build it. I've been having a bit of sneak peeks on both the rules and like which way to build it and everything. So we're going with the big guy. We're gonna build the big cannon right here. But we're going to leave the barrel unglued so we easily can swap things out if we change our mind later. Oh, I got an idea. I'll be right back. Hello again, guys. Fungi, is this a Krieg shovel launching machine? You'd almost think so. But okay, so I got my little bins here with leftover weapons. And I want to compare how the cannon looks compared to the new battle cannon. So I want to have a peek and see what it looks like. Got another bunch of weapons here as well. But I think I'm gonna build it just the way it is, really. At least the first one. Maybe I get more in the future, we'll see. Oh, this is so cool. I'm so psyched about this one. So happy to build it with you guys. Okay, let's get right into it. Pixel, hello, welcome. You can't watch for long because you have to go to dinner, but I keep the live feed on so I can hang afterwards if you're still streaming. Yeah, sure. I was thinking of streaming for 2 hours maybe. So, yeah, feel free to drop in anytime you want. I hope you have a good day so far. And since you just dropped in, maybe you want to take a look at these guys. I just unboxed as well. Look at these. Oh, these are so cool. These are so cool. I love these guys. This looks amazing. Ah. Okay, I have to keep myself together now. Stay focused. Stay focused. All right, let's put the box aside. Oh, this is a big base. I think this one is even larger than the Sentinels. Fungi. Sigmar guys reminds me of the Spanish conquistadors. Yeah, they sure do with the helmets. I was saying Spanish inquisitors, but that's a whole other thing. Oh man. I mean, I took a look at this before, but look at all these big tails. And I even added some armor texture here on the shields here. So I think they're inspired by a few of the model builders on YouTube who've been adding those textures. I mean, great minds things alike, you know. And I think it's cute to add little like wooden planks to these. The wheels are cool too, and they even have some markings where the rubber has been scratched off. That's cool. And here we have the cannons. Oh, well, let's compare these. Oh yeah, these look almost identical. Look at that. That's cool. That they keep it like in this size. You know, it's how do you say it? It's oh, I forgot the word. I'm so excited. It's consistent. Consistent. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. Little grenade shells, some ammo boxes. I think this is the chamber. And here we have the rocket launchers they have, and the sandbags, and lots of little crew guys. And I think you know already what I'm gonna do with them later. Don't have to tell you guys. You've been around for so long, you know exactly what I'm gonna do with them. And it's gonna take a lot of green stuff, lots of sculpting. But yeah, they did not spare any expenses in all these extra parts and bits. Oh, it's beautiful, just beautiful. I'm smiling like a fool over here. I'm feeling like a kid in on Christmas. Ah, so cool. Oh yeah, fungi, they will get their fussy fussy hats. Let me get out. I have to adjust it manually. Oh, whatever. Okay, let's get into it. So we got a trusty god hand, our sheep knife, file, super glue for good measure, and our trusty super thin. Gonna take a little refill snooze. Stay energized. That's good. Okay, let's dive right into it. So here we are at the beginning where carriage looks pretty straightforward. So here you have the, I don't know what these are called, some sort of, like, I think you connect these to like a motor carriage so it can pull it. It also works as support. I don't think I'll be using these little armor panels. I don't think I'll be using them. It seems a bit too much. But I think I'll be using the gun shield. I won't be using these blockers, I think. No. These should be placed behind really, because like the recoil will push the whole cannon backwards. So it would make more sense to have them like positioned behind the wheels instead. That's another design choice, but it looks cool, I guess. I think I'm going to use the gun shields here too. A little artilleryman. And here are the variants. So as you can see, the heavy mortar and the siege cannon, both of these share like the same base really. So they're pretty easy to swap out. Meanwhile, this one is called a quad cannon. It has its own little mechanism, same thing as these rocket launchers. And as far as I understand, you can just swap them out really easy without gluing them in place. So that's cool. So many bits and pieces. It's so cool. Oh yeah, okay. So this is like, yeah, mantelpiece here, there, and then you build another different set of one. And this one is really simple. It's just 3 bits put together. So I don't think we even should magnetize this one. We can just move it out of place really. Super simple. It's very convenient. Thank you, Game Workshop. More artillery crew. I like this like rangefinders. It's really like I've seen those in pictures on museums and such. They're cool, and I believe Forge World, who originally made these models, they had a similar piece. Fungi, so many guns. Oh yeah, I like my big guns. So many ways to position these guys as well. This one looks really weird. It's like, okay, you have the mantelpiece there, but also there, and the gun is like pointing sideways. Must have been glitching when they printed it, something. I love this little coffee cup. I'm gonna zoom in. Gobo, I am not chatting because I am playing Elden Ring on the side. Okay, I hope it's going well for you. And if you decide to drop in the chat, feel free to do so. Or if you just want to keep me on in the background, that's totally fine as well. Check out these accessories, huh? We have ammo crates, 2 of them, a little spanner, fire extinguisher, little fuel can, or the battery maybe, las guns, big pipe wrench, shovels of course, a little axe, and a coffee cup. I think the coffee cup is my favorite. Yeah, love the coffee cup. It's cute. On my tanks that I have, I also placed coffee cups. I like remove them from backpacks and such and attach them to the tanks to make it look like the crew recently rested there, and then they didn't have time to like pack the things away. I don't think I'm gonna build it with these sandbags either. I think they like obscure the model too much, so I think I'm gonna keep those off. All right, let's get to it. Let's start this thing. Here we go. Rudina, coffee cups. Oh, hell yeah. I had 2 cups of coffee today. I think I'm going to make me another one later after the stream. I need to turn my inner clock around again because next week I'm working night shift. So just about when I was done switching it to daytime, it's back to switching it to nighttime again. No rest for the wicked. So we got the undercarriage here. You know, one thing that's interesting when streaming in English, which is not my native language, it's I had to learn all the name of these parts because I know the Swedish terms, of course, but they're not the same in English. So I actually spent time like researching what these areas of like vehicles are called. I'm a bit of a stutterer, stuttering, so it doesn't really improve when I sit and like, oh, what is this piece called? What is this piece called? Oh, I'm so nervous. So it's better to be prepared, you know. This one, Regina. Oh, night shift. No, no, no. I love the night shift. Pays better. No bosses around to interfering with your work. You just have you and your little project. I like it. 7 days work, 7 days off. I couldn't be happier. The hardest part about different language is getting into technical terms. It sure is, because you don't really use them in daily conversations either. Where's the... Oh yeah, is it this one? No? Oh, this one, of course. Yeah, and I know there's like just manuals about technical terms. And luckily, my company is a really international company, so we most of the time speak English there when we're interacting with other coworkers. Because I have American coworkers, I have Indian coworkers, I even have a coworker from Belize, believe it or not, and I have one guy from Malaysia as well. So when interacting with all these guys, you can't just expect them to speak Swedish, you know. And by doing so, you learn a lot of technical terms. Yeah, what is this piece of battery called in English? Could you please explain to me? And sooner or later you get a hang of it. Is it called a thesaurus? A book with words in it? Thesaurus? Thesaurus? Fungi. Belize. That's which part of version of English? Huh. Oh, Emma. Hey, welcome. How are you doing? Yeah, the whole squad is here. Lots of guys. Welcome. Okay, Emma, I'm gonna show you too what the things I unboxed earlier. Okay, you have to see these guys. Ah, this is the third time I'm showing them off because I'm so thrilled of having them. Look how cool these are. A little Inquisitor guy with his acolytes and a Marshal. It's from the Warhammer 40k. And this is the Age of Sigmar range. Look how cool these are, huh? I'm smiling like a goof, just holding these, looking at the covers. Ah, they're so cool. Reading a synonym book. Oh, that's what it's called. Fungi. Thesaurus is a type of dinosaur that talks a lot. I think you're playing tricks on me. Because my sister had a thesaurus of Oxford with lots of English words in it. Synonym book is really good for like when I'm writing silly little songs in English, I need to come up with different words for it. Or maybe writing a little short story in English. It's great to have those around. I'm gonna file these bits down to remove the connecting point. There's only two of them. Okay. Going up to this guy. It's a really big one. So it's a bit warmer here now, actually. So I should be ready to prime some models soon. But still, like really, the air is full of moisture, and that's it. That's not good to prime models either. But it's better at least than having like um, freezing temperature outside. Yeah, I'm looking forward to play uh, the what is it called? Dryer, the horse commander. He was so fun to build. He was so cool. And all these little mold lines. And I mean, big like metal structure as these, they have casting marks, but I don't want to try to emulate them. And because I will just see them as mold lines, so I can't really cover them up. And I'm too hardwired to mold all these little mold lines. Funky, rhyming dictionaries are handy for writing AI songs too. That is right. That is right. I made one of those stupid AI albums about knights who fights using the power of milk against a lactose intolerant wizard. It's so stupid and it's so fun. And I used an earlier version of the AI, but the AI has gotten too good now, so it doesn't sound as janky and weird as I like it to sound. It sounds too clean, you know? I want it to sound like dumb, if you know what I mean. Now it's just so clean. It should sound weird. Why? How else can you laugh at them? And I've been chatting a bit with Fangi over here. We were, I found some really, really stupid AI stuff. And me listening to them in my car, as I usually do when I listen to music. It's one of those moments I had to stop the car and just finish laughing because I, 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 I was a traffic violation almost, you know. Laughed so hard I cried, and it happens. It's good to have a really hearty laugh. It releases a lot of um, energy, and you always feel relaxed after a good laugh. Like it. This one looks fairly clean. Just some minor connecting points. Another instance of a well-made models where all the mold lines are sort of integrated into details. Just a few of them, of course. There. Here we have a little connection point. Let's go back to trim that. I use my file to remove it. Try to keep this part like moving because the file is a flat surface, you know, and this surface is curved. So I don't want to risk it like sanding it flat. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. And I think this will be, oh yeah, this is like in the front, okay. I'm not sure what part of this will be visible or not, so it's better to remove all of it. There you go. Good, good. Flat surface like this, it's hard to hide any mold lines, I can imagine. There's not much details, so it's, I mean, it is what it is. There. Got this big side of the structure. And one like way when I'm removing all these connecting points, that if it's like, I believe this surface will hold up the gun mantle. And oh, let me zoom in a little bit here. Yeah, like this part will probably hold the gun mantle. And if you have the connecting points still on it and not shaved off, it will make the gun mantle fit worse. So that's another reason why I have to trim them off. Buggy, getting better at putting mold lines on the lines or edges. They sure do. And that's so good. It is. And like, I've been doing the models for like 15 years. Warhammer models, that is. And it's so fun to like been following the process, see how better all the techniques and manufacturing processes become. Because I mean, the old guard kit, it was fine and all, but there's so many awkward mold lines everywhere, like on top of the heads and on like weird parts of the armors and everything, the fatigues, weapons. And sometimes you didn't know if it was a mold line or if it was a detail. So yeah, I'm very happy to see they have improved the process. I think I'm gonna file this down a bit. Gonna cover up any rough surfaces later with glue. There. Okay, so that's the two first steps. And this one will be like so. And we'll have one part of the structure. Just try fitting it here to see how it will fit. Okay, that looks good. I think I can glue it in place right away. And drops on the underside here. About as well. There. And the other one will go the opposite side. Fits without any issues. gotta like hold myself off from starting to cover up all these little ugly marks we made with glue. But I know it's gonna get so sticky then, and then we're gonna get finger marks all over it. So we gotta keep ourselves. And this one will go like so. I think I'm gonna clean off these little parts to make the fit snug. Here. Now these are like the first batch they made, so I understand like maybe there's something that I missed or so, but yeah, there's no flash or anything except this little part. I've done a great job. Mm-hmm. Fits perfectly. A drop of glue here at the bottom. Let that seep in. Drop at the top here so to make it seep in. We can get a nice connecting point here, so I don't get any gaps. Else we have to come back to fix those later. That looks good. The mold line here. Shave it off. Yeah, I had one on the opposite side as well. There we go. There we go. Okay, looks good. Gobo, yeah, it's fun. Hey Amma and everyone. Oh, hey Amma and everyone. Okay, I thought it was a character in Elden Ring. Oh, I don't know that. Okay, I think we have doing well so far. And then we have this little bit here. Oh, okay. So this is like um a breaker box maybe. Okay, switches. Pretty straightforward. There we go. Funky. I'm still listening to peaceful homes of socks and turkey songs. I do. Oh man, that's just so weird stuff. I'm a member of a Facebook group called Cursed AI. And there's this guy there who has built like a whole universe of weird Garfield and Shrek edits. And he has made like albums and everything featuring the stories he comes up with his AI pictures. And I mean, it's completely insane. And it's so funny. And I laughed so hard I cried. It's great. The store will never smell the same. So the last song is like Shrek and Garfield are doing a plan to blow up a toilet at a convenience store. And this store is called like ShopRite, and it's keep being referenced in the other songs as well. They're calling it ShopRite Records. So yeah, it's like their home base or something. I don't know. 11.9. So yeah, in the latest song, it was whole like if I would describe the genre of that song, it's like Soviet chorus. Chorus. And it's telling the stories about their blowing up the toilet with taco food. And it's so overly dramatic and so stupid at the same time. And that's why I like AI music, with older AIs, because they made it sound even weirder and more stupid. These new AIs are so clean, so it doesn't enhance the stupidity to them. Funky, the Heathcliff diss track was my favorite. Oh yeah, they have a track there as well when Garfield and Shrek are dissing Heathcliff, other newspaper cartoon. Oh, it's so dumb. I love it. It's so stupid. Oh, we have a little depression here. Okay, so I think this is gonna be placed on the ground later. I don't know if you can see it. There's a slight depression here. So yeah, I think it's gonna be great. Place at the ground. Good. We have some reference points. The store will never smell the same. The dramatic chorus goes in after they have blown up the toilet. And of course, there are music videos too, as if it weren't crazy enough. They made music videos to them. And it's a weird mix of Nutella, but like Nutella bread spread, toilets, and Garfield and Shrek like dancing together with his Soviet themed choir in the background. That's so Oh, hey, Mads. Welcome. Nice to have you with us. It's been a while. How are you doing? We are talking about the stupid AI music. And building this cool little model. This really cool piece of artillery. How's your day been? Everything good with you, Mads? Hope it has been a good day for you. So I can show you what we're building. We're building this bad boy right here. Our artillery team just released this weekend. Mads, I'm okay, thank you. Just working a lot. You should check on MMDS AI music videos. It's god awful. I love it. You have to post a comment later. I I want to see it later. Please share a link later so I can watch it. Are you a member of the Discord, by the way? I can send you an invite if you want. There. And these are some little steps. They go just beneath the switch box. Ooh, this was a really nasty connecting point here. Much better. Did I even clean this bit? Looks so sloppy. Must have forgotten it. There. That's so cool. Ah, I'm glad you like it. And let's check this out. It gets better. Okay, this is the fourth time I'm showing this, guys. The new commemorative models. I got this mail this week. Look at them. Aren't these cool? An Inquisitor guy and his retinue team for the Warhammer 40,000 range, and the Age of Sigmar range, featuring a Marshal and his Squire. I love this guy so much. That's definitely will do. I'm on it, just have to come around more often. It's been a tough couple of years. So if you place this down, yeah, looks good. And then of course we have other little steps at the other wheel. So let's find those. Let's put this upright so it doesn't cure in a weird position. Okay, so we only have one wheel left, so it should be this one. There we go. And the other steps. There we go. And the little steps down here. Yep. Mads, oh guys, it's horrid. I can't believe you never heard of the thought of posting her abominations. Well, you're making me really interested now. You have to show us. You have to show us. Okay. This will be the bottom. And I know that people have said like, oh, real rubber has small lines too. But I don't want to believe they're this big at least. So it might save them. But if people choose not to do it, so live and let live, you know? There. Oh, this is a really thick one. I wonder if they kept it in mind that like it's supposed to be visible maybe. But it's my model and I do what I want with it. There. There we go. Muy bueno. That's woohoo, packed house here, Ryan. Wow, we have 7 viewers right now. That's cool. I think this is one of the largest or this many people viewers we never had that many before. Guess it's a record, you guys. Thank you everyone for being here, boosting up my numbers. Feels good. Feels good to have so many friends coming to visit me. I originally just started these streams really to get myself going to build models more often. So I did some trial streams on the old Getting Silly Discord, and I received great feedback. So I was thinking that maybe more people want to see me build, and I can get more stuff done as well. It seems to be that way, and I'm happy to it. I'm happy to offer you guys some just relaxing, chilling builds streams, you know. It's a good hobby, I think. It feels good to work with your hands, and it feels good to like talk with you guys at the same time. And it's fun to see my little creations start like slowly coming alive right in front of me. Nuts. Everybody like smash that like button. I should get a sponsorship. Like subscribe to Shadow Raid Legend. Maybe I could get one of those NordVPN sponsorships. Or maybe some. Oh yeah, when I'm a model builder, I often don't have a lot of time to prepare food. So here's my HelloFresh link. Have you ever eaten food? Well, that's just what HelloFresh do. They make food. So here's food for you. Congratulations. You get a meal. It's nice and tight. Good. So I have the undercarriage done here. And now let's cover up some of these. Oh, look at this one. How could I forget? That's embarrassing. This one was massive, and I just forgot. Okay, now I'm done. Okay, so now we're gonna get the glue again, and we're gonna smoothen out some of these surfaces. Not using too much glue to destroy any details. Just enough to hide these little mold lines we might have left and these rough areas that left from when we clean everything up. Just to give it a more unified look. Like so. And as I said before, I don't know which part of this will be visible later when we paint it. So just to be sure, I try to remove as many of them as possible. And even if no one sees it, I will know they'll be there. So it's a bit for myself too. Clean up the wheels. There you go. And the other wheel as well. There we go. The other side is looking pretty gnarly. But I'm pretty sure this won't be visible. But hey, why not? While we're at it. There we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I think this part is really relaxing actually because you sit here, dab, dab, dab a bit there, dab, dab, dab a bit there. Rudina, Surfshark sponsorship. Surfshark. Funky. Yay, I tested my Hyperkin Nintendo 64 controllers and they work great. Oh, that's awesome. Happy to hear it. It would be fun seeing a stream with you tinkering with all your little um, Atari machines and all. Gobo, Sunday stream kills apparently. Not sure what you mean, sorry. Nuts. Hooray, Funky. But yeah, it also gives you some time to like see if you have missed something. Like, oh, I have to remove this mold line as well. It's relaxing. It's relaxing. It gives a bit of an overview of everything. Kind of just thinking of how should I paint this later? What colors should I use? How should I position it? How would the crew stand around it? Just stop up and think a bit, you know? There. I think got it all done. So let's move on. Oh, you mean it goes well? Yeah, I'm glad it does. Funky. I still suck at F-Zero 64 too. Okay, so here we have the support beam. Got two of them, and the plates there that we want to build. Okay, so let's move on. So pieces 13, 14, 15, and 16. We got lucky, it's right here. I'm not sure what I think about this armor texture. What do you guys think? I don't necessarily think that my Warhammer model should look that realistic, but they should look functional at least. But yeah, I'm not sure really what to think of them. What do you guys think? Do you like the armor texture or not? Comment down below. Nads, be right back. Dogfight at rescue. Oh, please be safe, Nads. See you later. Take care. Dogfight is scary. Hope the dogs will be alright. There we go. There. This will go on the right side later. And piece number 14. Just this little one. And we have this bottom plate. Oh, it's marked with a nice R at the bottom. That's convenient. There. And one of these cranks. There. Okay. That's all we need. And we might as well remove these bits that we won't be using. Like this one. Probably going to use it for some other future games. But as for now, sayonara. And same goes with these armor plates. These tiny weeny ones. Looks like they're just in the way for the model. Like hides it up. It's not my thing. But it's just a matter of taste. Definitely can use it for something other. But as for now, sayonara. Oh, these little tools look so much fun. Adds so much, like it looks like it's lived in. If you just like glue a little spanner lying on the top of an ammo box, maybe, or some little guy just holding it. It adds a lot. It's had a lot of character. And while we're at it, we can remove these sandbags too. I like the look of this sandbag. It's over the model. And a big model like this, you really want to show it off on the battlefield later. Let's have a look at them. Details are really fine. Looks good. Really good. Fungi. Oops, no fighting. This isn't Michael Vick's house. I'm not sure who that is. And the other one. Oh yeah, before we build any further, let's compare it with the this one that Fungi gave us. So these are the field ordnance. They are a bit smaller, but you can see here they also have ammo boxes, some guys loading magazine, little sergeant, and I like this guy covering his ears. Makes it look like they're firing right now. And we have another guy like sergeant pointing. So this looks really good too. But I think the gun mantlet here are hiding too much of the model as well. So when I build this, I remove the gun mantle. Indeed, those little guys are nothing compared to the new one. But you know, they have to work in unison. Like everything look good. Maybe we can use this one on a little field ordnance. Maybe we'll see. Robo, how is things going in the Magic the Gathering? I made a red-green Planeswalker commander deck. Win some bit of elvish nonsense. I played this Tuesday and Friday. No, just this Friday. Did I play this Tuesday as well? I had a friend come over from Stockholm. I don't know if Johanna is in the chat with us, but she came over and we played a few games together. As well as another Discord member called Ruru. And I played with a Iset deck, a blue-green deck, which had Gearson as a commander. And he likes to ping out damage, not necessarily like combat damage. He just does just like, oh, you get 2 damage, you get 2 damage, and you get 2 damage. And there's no real way of blocking against that. So it's a fun little mechanic to have. Okay, let's go back to building. It's these 4 parts we have. And then I played with my Bulgari green-black deck, which I have Ygra as my commander. And she likes to eat things. When she comes onto the board, everything becomes food. All creatures become food artifacts, in addition to the other things there. And the more she gets to eat, the larger she gets, the more powerful she gets. She can dish out some tremendous damage. I think the most powerful I made her be was like, oh, it became like 100+ damage hitter. She was big kitty. She could strike hard. Maybe I should do a stream just showing off my Magic the Gathering decks. What do you guys think? Would you be interested in seeing something like that in the future? Just me talking about my decks. I have 3 of them. So maybe it could be a stream sometime. Let me know if you guys are interested. Or if you prefer me building, painting, and sculpting. Oh, this one has a lot of mold lines. Oh, looks gnarly. I think this will be the no, okay, this is the top side, so we'll need some extra work on it. Damn, it's gnarly. Well, this bit won't get any gold star. It'll just take some time. This is a big one as well, from when we clipped it off the frame. Yeah. Okay, so this would be the underside. And I mean, since these pieces are to be like metal, and they will be like mold, like casted, there will be some mold lines, of course, in the real life. But nah, I don't want to. If I can remove them, I will remove them. We're not building realistic World War II models after all. More power to those who do, but it's not my thing. Here. Oh, welcome back, Pixel. How was your lunch or dinner? Did it taste well? I hope it did. So we've been talking a lot about Magic the Gathering while we were gone, and chatting about this building. And if you don't know, Pixel, she's a big Sweaboo. She loves everything about Sweden. And I'm happy to teach her. He's a good friend, and it's nice to teach other people. Most other American friends I have, or most other friends in general, they're not interested in other country culture and such. So it's fun to have someone to discuss it with. Glorious Sverige. Okay, so this bit will go. Okay, onto this one. And it seems that you can build it like as if it would be towed. That's cool. So we can build a little diorama if you want. That's pretty cool, actually. That's a neat little function. We probably aim it like 45 degrees, maybe. And we're gonna finish up this crank. Teeny, teeny, tiny bit. And I know when I started streaming, I kept dropping bits on to the floor all the time. So we even had a drinking game. Like each time I would drop a bit on the floor, you get to take a hit or drink, whatever you preferred. There we go. Oh, a little piece here left. Really fiddly. There. And then we have the other side of the clamp here. Oh, didn't drop it on the floor. That doesn't count. Pixel, I need to get better at rolling my R's. My pronunciation leaves a lot to be desired. Oh, but you know, you're in the early stage, and those R's can be difficult. I think they're pretty unique to Scandinavian language, actually. We have we have plenty of kids who can pronounce R's when they're young. So they go I. They say R. My sister, she were like that, and it was fun teasing her about it growing up. Okay, so let's see here. How will this one go? Just like that, I guess. Is it the other side? Doesn't seem to matter. Okay, let's glue it in place then. Oh, we can glue it on the bottom side here. That's good. We don't have to worry about leaving any markings from the glue then. We can just slap it on there. There we go. Maybe I drop above just to make sure. There we go. Okay, that's good. And then we have the little crank, and it's supposed to go on this little knob here. It doesn't have any specific way to put it. So we need a really teeny tiny top glue. Just so, like that. Okay, that looks good. And okay, so we have this one left. And when it's pressed on, it will fit like so. Okay. Lobo, yes, I vote for Magic the Gathering stream somehow. Oh, well, if you guys want to see a Magic the Gathering stream in the future, you'll see one. Okay, so we'll try to get this one at 45 degrees something. Ooh. Okay, so let's add a little drop of glue here to the axle there. Okay, so about 45 degrees. And of course, this will be put up by like soldiers in a hurry. So I guess it doesn't matter as much if it gets a little extra there or extra here. Something like that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Pixel, I want to have a Swedish swear word stream. Oh wow. Me just sitting and cursing for myself a whole stream? Jävla piss. Skit också. Helvetes jävla skit. Ah, fy fan. Satan i gatan. Jävla skitstövel. Fy fan alltså. Jävla piss. Piss, 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 piss. Pixel, my roomie and I were calling each other fucking meat robots in Swedish earlier after you taught me how to say it low. Jävla köttrobotar. Jävla köttrobotar. Just don't go say that on the Swedish Institute in Minnesota, and I'm sure you will be fine. Piss, piss, piss. Well, isn't that good that we have some word in common at least? But piss is a universal word, not unique to Swedish. Everyone can say piss and know what it is. But don't say kiss in Swedish. That also means pee. So both kiss and piss. One word difference, but the same meaning. But one is a bit more stylish, I guess. There. And let's build the other side as well. Pixel, so go to the American Swedish Institute and say that to the staff. Okay. No, don't do that. I told you specifically not to do that. Pucko, pucko, pucko. Kiss, kiss. Yes, and the rock band Kiss, they are aware that their name means in Swedish. They have said so during an interview. Now, if you want to say kiss, like in English, you have to say kiss instead. Kiss. Pixel, I will ask the fucking meat robots for tickets. Well, I can't stop you. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Go ahead and call those poor staff members meat robots, and I'm sure they'll be really happy for it. It's a free country. Freedom of speech, meat robot. I'm recording you. Bit number 16. There we go. Bit number 18 is this one here. Okay, so let's put the other side. I think the best thing about streaming without showing my face or anything, it's like, oh, good, I don't have to wash my hair. I don't need to do my hair or something. I can just leave it hanging out the side. I haven't washed my hair in ages, and no one will know because I'm not showing it on the stream. There we go. Ooh, this one has a lot of gnarly molding. Like this. No gold star, no gold star. But the Horseman dryer kit, that was a like I could barely find any mold lines on that one. What a kit! And I remember when we built the Prout Lone Spear, that kit was. It has some really odd fits to it. I don't know what it is. But when we built the Malcador tank, oh, that was a great kit. That was so much fun building. So fun, I even got two of them. Such a nice building experience. Everything fits so well together. Had a lot of space for, like, if you want to add some stowage to it. Lots of good flat surfaces for adding decals later. Transfers. That was a real A plus kit. 5 gold stars. Fungi. Learning how to swear in a new language is the most fun part, right? It's the first thing you start learning. Merde. Like school children here are learning to swear in Finnish pretty quickly. As in Sweden is so close to Finland, and we have a lot of Finnish immigrants here. It's recognized as a minority language in Sweden. And we have some loan words and such. Satana perkele, for an example. I don't know what you guys think about it. I think if you're gonna curse someone in a polite way, you should curse them in French or something. And if you want to curse them in a real rough manner, you should curse them in Finnish. Satana perkele. It sounds so evil. It sounds so heavy metal. Yeah. And now the little plant left. Working like manufacturing industry, it gives me like an idea, or at least somewhat understanding on how these parts could be manufactured. And it's a fun little thing, at least trying to figure out what sort of machinery needed to build stuff like this. Because in the manufacturing industry, there are so many processes, little things to go through. You don't have just one machine to make it. No, no, no. Everything is built in like little details for mass production. Like Henry Ford said, nothing is that hard if you make it in like several small steps. And he's pretty right about that. More than 100 years later. Just split everything up in small bits, pieces, and it goes nice and easy. Drop of glue there. And add it on like so, I think. Looks good. Yep. Fix up. It does. Makes me think of Joel cursing. Oh, Joel is a great fun streamer. If he would stream in Swedish, like he would be a national celebrity. But he's a great one. He's a really fun streamer. And hearing him like breaking character, I think you can say, when he just start cursing in Swedish and just drops the English for a few seconds. That's a highlight of him really. He gets so frustrated he returns to his native tongue. Okay. So we have it something like this then. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Great. So let's take a few drops of glue here to smoothen out some of these mold lines, connecting points we removed earlier. Just to give it a nice uniform look. It can look a bit, I don't know, like sloppy, I guess you can say. But once you're covering all this up in primer and paint them, you can't see any like brush strokes from glue or anything if you just do it carefully. It's about knowing your tools, you know. I could do it. I could leave like really force the brush into plastic to leave a bunch of marks. But yeah, you just need to know your tools, and you can avoid that. And it's all practice, really. I've been building models for a long time, so I got the experience. But you know, you shouldn't be afraid to try to hide real mistakes. It's not that difficult. Just be careful, like everything. Use glue in moderation. But one thing I know is that leaving connecting points and then applying primer and start painting, those connecting points will look really, really nasty. They won't look fun at all. There. Da-da-da. So let's move on to the other page. Ooh, and here we have the gun mantle and a little, I think this is a sort of targeting computer maybe. And I think that's a map. Okay. Kind of like the look of it just like this. Looks fun. But a bit bare bones maybe. Sorry, just removing some flash. There. What do you guys think? Should we build the gun mantlet or not? Let's ponder that for a bit. And start building the cannon. And then we can see how the gun mantlet look on or off. So let's dive right into the big cannon. Oh, so cool, so cool. Okay. Okay, so we got these big ones right here. Fungi, all designs are so cool, right? Such a great kit they made. And I'm gonna try building all of the weapons. I'm not sure if I will be using all of them in the field. I am going to play an siege regiment for an upcoming game. So I will be focusing a lot on like heavy artillery while I'm having some scouts on the field to pinpoint everything for me. And I'm thinking this will be like the centerpiece of it all. This big bad boy right here. So maybe I should just go with rule of cool and get the biggest one I can find. Or if I should go practical. We'll see. I've seen plenty of people online as well, like commenting the rules and such. People seems to really like the big one. But I know the rocket launcher too. It's great against like infantry. Not good against the vehicle, but against infantry it's really good. Eating them up like cereals for breakfast. Just shooing those artillery straight off. So yeah, I'm tempted having that one as well. And I can have that like rocket launcher backed up with the field ordnance. Or maybe I build like rocket pod field ordnance instead. Maybe. Or maybe I go all out on the big cannons. We'll see. Would have to hate to paint the rockets though. Yeah, it's so many of them. Look at these. It's like 12 of them. And I mean, going down and reaching into the ones in the middle, it's impossible. But they sure look cool. They sure look cool. I'm sure if you add like black primer, they, they will look like natural shadows, I guess. So then that's no problem. Mm, yeah. Fungi, so much. Daka, daka, daka. All the daka. 45 and 48. So I believe these are called recoil dampeners. And if I understand correctly, these guys are like containing big springs and are filled with oil to make them absorb as much recoil as they can. And so not to shake the gun carriage too much. But if I am mistaken, please correct me. Because everyone who's shot with a rifle know how much one of those can kick. I shot a lot with the G3 when I was doing my military training, and that one kicked as a mule. So imagine what a big 150 millimeter shot will do. That was a small 7.62 sized Kachik. Kachik. Kicked like a mule. My entire arm were blue for like 2 weeks after that. 2 weeks of hard drilling and 2 weeks of blue arm. It's fun to feel them kicking though. It's really fun. So Heckler and Koch G3. What a babe. What a babe. But I used the local variant with all the local upgrades and modifications and all. So it's not the fully original one. But of course, we had several of magazines we were handed out to us, and I did get an original Heckler and Koch magazine among those others who were made in Sweden with a stamp and everything. So I got the real deal. That was fun. But I mean, it's a heavy gun too, and we carried three spare magazines on us, plus the gun itself, fully loaded, and it's heavy. It's like 5-6 kilos right there. And I believe they have done some modifications in order to try to make the rifle a bit lighter. But I mean, it couldn't have been much. They had removed some wooden parts from it and replaced them with plastics. And maybe that shaved off a few grams, kilos, I don't know. But it's a heavy can. It's a piece. Kicks like a mule. These small lines are a bit difficult to reach into the cogs here. But the cogs are just big enough for a knife to cut through, so that's good. I will try at least to remove them. Like so. There we go. I think that will do. Did I finish? Oh, I forgot to clip out the other. Let's get that one right away. Here. I don't know if they even could make like models like this 10 years ago. So many details to them. And I mean, they're not hand sculpting the models anymore. They're using probably CAD or something. And they're like molding and in like plastic injectors has probably advanced quite a lot. But still, so delicate. All these little pieces and details. But I mean, the old models who are hand sculpted, they have these charms too, you know. It's the craftsmanship that goes into it. Not to take like things away from these models, but you know, hand sculpted models have a certain charm to them. They look a bit more bulky, maybe is the right word for it. You can't make fine details like this when hand sculpting, I think. That would prove way too difficult. So it has a charm, you know. When you're doing things by hand, you have to use what you can and whatever tools you have available. Doing things digitally, you have a whole like digital library of different tools you can use. And again, not to take anything away from modern sculptures as such. It's just that it was a different time and they had different tools. And it has a charm to it. Okay, I think that's done. Mm, yeah, let's have a look at the other side here. Yeah, I think I removed all those when I was handling before. Okay, that's good. And I think I clean up these bits too, right? Yeah, I'll probably have to do some scraping later when these are glued together. But yeah, let's try to glue this together first before we try to do too much. So let's go with the recoil dampeners. Ooh, this one is tight. This connecting point is really tight, just between two little bolts. The more line is quite thick here too. Yeah, there we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Bit of ASMR sounds here. Knife scraping on plastic. ASMR. You guys watch ASMR videos? Check those out, but I don't really get them. It's like someone sitting and tapping fingers on stuff like this. And they say it's really relaxing. People sit like, I don't get it. It's not for me, but if people find pleasure in listening to those, good for them. But I don't get it. Warhammer ASMR videos. Then I accidentally cut my finger and I do like, that hurts so bad. I cut my finger and now I have to go back to the hospital and stick my fingers back up. It hurts really bad now, guys. Foggy, you do sometimes. Oh, could you please explain what like the charm is? Do you do it for? Do you think it's relaxing or what's the deal? And I know those people who do ASMR, they have like super expensive microphones too that picks up all the tiny little sounds. So it's not cheap made. Okay, I can admire all the effort going into making those. This one doesn't have any balls to it, at least. Fairly straight line. Rudina on ASMR. Oh, guys, I accidentally cut my fingers here. Pixel. I plays I play Ship of Hurricane on Zelda, and I just changed Navi Alert voice to the voice of King Sora when he scooches over Lamau. Meep. What about you, Hannah? Do you like ASMR? Do you want the Navi voice saying, hey, listen, as ASMR videos? If I would listen to ASMR, I think I would just listen to cats purr. Having a cat purring on your lap or in your ear is really. When my cats jump up on me like that, I can sit for hours just listen to them. So I guess ASMR is relaxing. Is that why you like it, Fungi? Tap, 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 tap. I don't judge anyone for listening to ASMR. Maybe I just haven't found my thing. As I said, cats purring might be my thing. That's how Alisa sounds. And Siggy goes more like. Silly little cats. I'm gonna bring home them soon. I miss them. I miss having them sleep next to me. Okay. I think it's funny. I can't fall asleep to it long. Hmm. There are some really bizarre ones. Yeah. I've seen some of those horror examples. It's like girls sitting and rolling their tongue in their mouth for like an hour, like something. Then they silently whispers your name as they talk dirty to you. But I mean, if people like that, live and let live. I saw the funny one was like, you're dying and the nurse is taking care of you. And there was like one really weird. It's like Yoda eating a cheeseburger while your parents are arguing downstairs. That was really funny. Like, mmm, mmm. And then you hear like two people arguing in the background. It's like, oh, this takes me back to my childhood. Here. Okay, I think we had. Oh, we need this bridge and handle here as well. Okay, let's get those two as well. And then I think we have everything we need for the main piece. So it's this one right here. Fungi. ASMR, your parents are getting a divorce in the living room. Oh, that one. That does take me back to my childhood. It's great to relive all those memories. I'm so tired of you. You're sitting in a corner while your parents are whispering about getting a divorce. I'm so tired of you. I'm definitely gonna get a divorce. Oh, okay. I'm taking the kids. Oh no, you can't take the kids. Sweet nostalgia. What would another fun ASMR be? Just Maya building Warhammer. 2 a.m. in her apartment. Sunday morning night. Dice rolling maybe. Yeah, dice rolling could be an ASMR. That has like a unique sound to it. Fungi. I found one where it says you're injured in a war and the medic is taking care of you. Huh. Do you hear like gunshots and artillery barrages going up in the distance too? Or is it just like, well, maybe that isn't so hard to like understand. Really, like being taken care of. Maybe it's like a Freudian thing of thinking back to when you was a child and being cared by for your parents. I could see that. Just weird to have it placed in the middle of a war zone, I guess. Maybe there's some war veterans out there who have sweet memories about being critically wounded in combat and think back of those good times. I don't know. But hey, live, you know. Okay, so here we have Rich. And it would be cool if I had this one open so I could position the little guys as they are loading the cannon. That would be cool. Clonk, like so. Maybe. let's wait with that one for now, but let's keep it just in place so I can decide later. Okay. Um, Maybe I can reach in with a little brush here and glue it, like so. Okay, so these pieces won't be visible, so add a little drop of glue here. Nice on the seam line here. I don't want to open it up because I think this little hatch, it must be in place before you glue it in place. This is the whole stream from now on, by the way. Nah, just kidding with you guys. Okay, let's move on. Open or closed? Yeah, that was what I was saying. I think it would be fun to have it open. So it looks like my little guys are loading it. But same time, I think it would be fun to have them standing ready next to it, being ready to fire. That'd be cool too. So we'll see. Either way, if I build it open or closed, I'll still have. I still might get another one in the future, which will do the opposite thing. So I choose when you can have both. Okay. So we have these thin ones. These. I think this is the correct way to put them. Yep. There we go. Hmm. I think I'm gonna build it closed, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Gonna build it closed. Then for a future project, I'll have the guys loading it. Funky. I've never seen the guard using rattlings the way orcs use grots. No, not really. They use rattlings for like recon operations and cooking, I know. They're great chefs, apparently. And rattlings are these little hobbit like creatures, which the Imperium of Man got. They're like descendants from humans growing up on different worlds, and all these thousands of years of humanity colonizing space, they have adapted to their own planet and become shorter. And apparently they breed like crazy. They're excellent thieves and they have keen eyesight. And they like to steal everything they come across. So the books I read, if you need something like, oh, I really need this piece, and you ask a rattling, they will get it for you. And I think it's the keen eyesight, it says in the lore, that makes them good snipers. And since they're great thieves, they can come across all these special little menu items they can make food with. Need some meat? well, sneak into the officer's lounge and grab a little steak. They can toss into the soup. But they're really weak and they are a bit of cowards too. So yeah, you should keep some maybe a commissar attached to them to keep their morals up. Fungi. If they are still snipers, then they can 360-degree no scope when they're flying. Or you bet. Maybe they can put the rattling guy in the cannon, firing him off, and they do a 360 no scope in there, and they kill a big war boss from across the battlefield. Let's add some. Oh, that was a bit thick to go. Okay. Maybe I can clear this up later with green stuff, maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Okay. So add a little drop here. And put in the recoil dampeners. And these look gnarly. These have so many thick mold lines to it. I have to fix this right away or else I can't sleep tonight. That's a good thing about building miniatures in your bedroom, by the way, because all the glue fumes, they make you sleep really good at night. Falling asleep isn't the hard thing, waking up is. There? Yeah, but usually when I build not on stream, I sit in the living room at my workstation. And the summers I can open up my window. But it's night, so it still gets cold out, you know? Okay, I think some glue saved it. Good. Just gonna try patching this up. I don't know if it's possible to mold like a big round piece like this, but I'm sure it looked cool if they could. Saves a lot of building time. Maybe something for a future project. We'll see. And now we need these cogs. Ooh, I think I forgot the big piece here. There we go. I spent all my time on clearing out the cogs, so I forget this. How embarrassing. There we go. There. Okay, so it's these thin ones. Be there. So this will go like so. It looks about right. And the other one will go same as the opposite. Okay. Mm-hmm. Nice and easy. Ah, come on. Why are you so difficult with me? Oh. Is it the other one? Yeah, of course it's the other one. Okay. That explains it. Much more simple. Oh, silly Nian. I'm gonna clean up these areas where I worked at before we attach anything more. I don't know how much of this will be visible later, so much I might as well do it now. While I still can see it. There we go. You can still see this connecting point despite all the glue I've used. I need some more to smoothen it out. There we go. Yeah, probably gonna use some maybe green stuff. But I will do for now. Oh, got some mold lines here I couldn't remove before. Okay. Mm-hmm. Maybe a bit of glue here to strengthen the connecting points. There. Yeah, that was it. Okay. And the other side will go like this. Okay. And it's the only piece left, so I mean I can't place it backwards now, right? Can I? No. Perfect. Perfect fit. So fun building models because it's so fun to like seeing how something can come to life right before your eyes. Suddenly it is something. It's not just bits and pieces. It's uh, it's an artillery, not just some bits of plastic you had lying around. Suddenly it is something. That's what I really like about building models. Seeing something evolve. Hmm. There, that will do. And all that we have left is this little. I think it's a hatch for closing the end piece of the cannon, the breech. Teeny tiny piece. This one is difficult. Okay, it's gone. It's done. And This one will fit like so. Yep. Just a tiny drop of glue. There we go. There. And this one will be placed like so. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. It will fit, right? Come on. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that, huh? Look at that. Actually look like something. A bit fiddly to get in, but yeah. So cool, so cool. And then you slide this one out with a little snap. No, maybe I'll glue this one in place instead. Because if this model is painted up and everything, trying to get this out might injure the plastic. Damage the plastic, I mean. That's how we say it in English. There, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it's coming together nice, huh? Okay, so let's try push it back in. Ooh. It's not as smooth as I was expecting it to be. So I think I'm gonna glue this one in place later. I mean, I kind of like the look of it not having the gun mantle. Kind of like it actually. Okay, let's go back building the gun itself. So first up, we have this little mortar. So even if I glue this one in place, I can still swap between two different guns. So I mean, it's not that bad. So see how it goes. There. Going back to the other cannon. What do you call this bit in English? Gun tube, gun pipe. Barrel. Yeah, it's called a barrel. That's right, barrel. Kind of look like the look of this one compared to this one. Same size. This one has a little skull on it. Besides the muscle breakers. Okay. Oh, this one fits later. Okay, so okay, I see. So we just swap out the little pieces. Maybe I can magnetize them just to make them stick better, not falling out on the playing field. There we go. So this one will fit like so. And then it pops just like in so. Wow, there we go. So this is how it will look. And I like it better without the gun mantlet, the gun shield. I actually do. Because like, I mean, gun shield doesn't look bad or anything. It just feels like it's covering up too much of the model. And I mean, this gun will not be like placed in a position. If you would see it on the battlefield, it won't be placed like near the front line or anything. Well, I mean, it does look cool too. It doesn't look bad. And it's not hiding as much of the model as I was thinking. I was fearing. I don't know. I don't know actually. I think I'm gonna, yeah, let's build them without. Let's do it. I did it my way. Looks like it has headlights. Yeah, it does have like a little targeting computer. It's this one. That will go on the other side of it. So this little headlight here is actually some sort of sensor, I guess. Will fit in that way. But no, I don't want it. I don't want it. It's my sleepover, and I picked a movie. And I say, no gun shield. I do am going to build the heavy laser cannon field ordnance later, and that one will be more exposed to incoming fire. So I will build that one with the gun shield, but not this one, because it's not supposed to be visible to the enemy. It will stay behind covers and lob shells on top of them. Yeah. Oh, sayonara. You go in the bit box. I have decided. I won't use it. Sorry. Not sorry. Okay, let's start with a little mortar barrel. These barrels are looking pretty nice actually. Just as one big connecting point. Let's take a little file to smoothen this out. There we go. What was the other side look like? Yeah, let's grab a file and fix that one too. There. So I guess we'll have a bit of a seam line, but we can fix that later. And here is what the little mortar What a difficult word to say all of a sudden. There. So this is what the mortar cannon would look like. Short little stubby guy. Or if you want to dig a hole real quickly. There. Maybe can attach some magnets to this later. See if I can drill something out. But it's set rather snugly actually, so maybe I don't have to. It's going to be fun painting a bunch of like suit on the end of the barrel here. It's going to look really cool when it's painted up. There. And there. There. Okay. I think I'm gonna use file for this one too. Should use my sanding sticks instead, really. But whatever. This will do fine. I'm working in layers, not accidentally cut everything off in one slice. You can really feel it when using the knife and like running across the surface. I feel it's a bit of a wedge there the knife gets stuck in. Yeah, I think that's one's done. Let's go back to the other. Yeah, it has a bit of a wedge here too. Yeah. Okay, let's glue it together. There we go. Okay. The dry fit feels nice. And like so. There we go. The last barrel is fixed. So now the seam line with a bit of glue here. Mm-hmm. There. There. Nice and good. Okay. Ta-da! It's finished. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That looks so good. I love it. Yeah, this one looks more like artillery. This is more for tanks. Okay. Nice, huh? Gotta go to bed, get up early. Okay, Regina, take care. Nice to have you joining us. Enjoy your bed. And I think we can say we're done too. And of course, we have the little guys left and everything. But I think we can save those for another stream actually. Rolling over 2 hours now. It's been taking quite a while. And sort of want to try build these other cannons at least. We have so many little dudes here to build as well. Let's see what we can do. Enemies of mankind beware. Enemies of Imperium, you have come here to die. Wasn't it like an old Sega Mega Drive X-Men game? Was like X-Men, welcome to die. So edgy. What was the Mega Drive called in America now again? Sega Saturn? No, it's not the Saturn. Genesis? I think it's the Genesis. But it will always be the Mega Drive for me. X-Men, welcome to die. So edgy, I love it. It's like English translation that didn't work as good maybe in English as it did in Japanese. But hell yeah, it sounds edgy and cool. I'll allow it. Welcome to die. Ah, damn it, I touched it. Butterfingers. But I think all that's left on the cannon now is just clean up the little seam lines and everything. Ah, Pixel Genesis. Thank you. Fungi, do you mean the Genesis or the one Sega made before Genesis? The one Sega made before Genesis, it's the Master System, I think. I never had that one. I had the Mega Drive and I had the Game Boy. And then one Christmas, I got the PlayStation 1. Or PSX, that it was called then. PSX. But then came the other PlayStation, so it was referred to PlayStation 1. But it always be PSX for me. You can't take that away from me. And you can't take my Sega Mega Drive away from me. There's a cool synthwave artist called Mega Drive, by the way. Ah, look at this big bad boy. Big gun for the big man. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, but I think that will do for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. And I am happy that we didn't take the gun shield. This looks more like, I don't know, more industrial, more heavy. I don't know. Just looks better this way. Fungi, I think it's the Genesis Mega Drive. I don't know if the Master System could do voice synthesis. Probably not. Pixel, thank you, Nyan. Big heart. Good night, Nyan. Thank you, Funky. Bye, lol, said Gobo. Thank you. Good night, everyone. And thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'll hope you still have a great day. I know in America it's just in the evening. So it's just me going to bed. And oh, one last time. We're gonna take a look at this again. I love these guys so much. They're so cool. They look so good. Okay, now I go to bed. Okay, thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Take care. That was a good stream. That was a good stream. I had a ton of fun with you guys. My first plan was to stream a bit more this week, but it's been a long week. So it feels good to end it up on some comfort streaming with you guys. Look at all these bits. Yeah, we're definitely saving this guy for another stream. Take care.